This is the dream tag that Declan Mantle and Guppy Cardwell both tagged me in, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. I thought it was only appropriate that I did it in one of my favorite pajama tops and sitting on my bed. Alright, question number 1. Do you dream? Yes, I dream pretty much every night. Number 2. What did you dream about last night? I know I had a dream because it was like vaguely in my head when I woke up this morning, but it was like gone before I even opened my eyes. But 2 nights ago, well, I had a crazy dream. I dreamt that I got married, but I was getting a divorce, and in the divorce, it said that like I was gonna get $1 million, but then my dad called me and he was like, please reconsider, tell them it's your fault, we're going to work it out to figure things out, because if I said that it was my fault, then I would owe $11 million. But he wanted me to try to work it out, even if that meant that I would end up owing money, because he wanted me to like work out the marriage. Question number 3. How many dreams do you normally remember? I don't know, 1 or 2 a week. I know that I dream every night, but I don't remember them all the time. As far as like long-term memory, it's, I don't know, just a few here and there, but usually I'll remember them, throughout the day before it fades and I forget about it. Question number 4. Do you have a dream journal? Yes and no. I don't have a dream journal, but I do have a journal where I have written down some of my dreams. Number 5. How often do you have nightmares? Not often. I went through a stage when I was little, like a little kid, and I had nightmares almost every night, but now I think I have nightmares maybe like once a year. It's not very often. Number 6, do you lucid dream? This is where you are aware that you are dreaming in your dream. I've done this a few times. It's pretty cool, but I feel like I'm cheating because it's like I know what's going on and I can control it, I guess. This normally happens when I'm kind of like in between consciousness and consciousness, and sometimes you can like manipulate the dream to go your way, which is kind of nice. But it doesn't happen very often, but I think it did actually happen a couple nights ago actually, so that's interesting. There was one more thing that I almost forgot about the lucid dream. Guppy Cardwell had said that it was kind of scary for her because it was like she couldn't move, but she was trying to, and she knew that she was kind of awake. I knew exactly what she was talking about when she said it. That is actually, I think, is what she experienced was sleep paralysis, which I've experienced, and it is really scary. That should be another question on the tag, is have you experienced it? And I have several kind of times. It hasn't happened in years and years. It's only happened, I think, when I was in college, maybe once or twice since I graduated college. It's when you are kind of like waking up, or like your mind wakes up, but your body is still asleep. And it's really scary because you cannot move. You are telling your arms and your legs and your body, you're telling it to move, and you are physically like trying to move your arms or whatever it is, even just like a little finger, and it's not moving at all. You are literally paralyzed because your body is still asleep, but your mind is awake. It's scary, and it's happened to me several times. But I don't consider that a lucid dream, because it's not really a dream. It's a, I don't know, it's in between awake and asleep, sort of. But when I lucid dream, I'm kind of like in between, like, because my conscious is seeping into my subconscious, and I don't know, it's different. But I've experienced both. True lucid dreaming is kind of fun. I feel like I'm cheating, but it is kind of fun. But the sleep paralysis is scary, and I don't like it. Number 7, do you dream in color? Yes, I have some very vivid dreams. in color. One of them was very colorful fish that like were swimming by. They were really bright colors. And there was another dream that I still remember from semi-childhood. I think I was in middle or high school, and there was something happened with birds, and there were these 3 birds, and they were blue, yellow, and pink, and they like flew out of this coat. That was a very long, complicated dream that I still remember to this day, but that was one part of it. It was my mom's. My mom used to have this really big, ugly green coat, and these 3 birds flew out of the coat. Number 8. Do you dream in first person? Yes. There have actually been times where I have dreamt that I was a different person, but I was still me. Like, not me, but like I was that person. So I was still dreaming from their point of view, but I was that person. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's always been first person. I've never dreamt in a second or third person. But it's always been first person, even if I'm not the first person. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. Number 9, do you have recurring dreams? There's a couple, but I can't remember any right now. But there have been a couple of recurring dreams that I've had once or twice. Number 10, have you ever had deja vu? Yes, I get it all the time actually. I will see things that remind me of something that I've dreamt about. For instance, the bright colorful fish that I told you about, this was a dream that I had probably in 4th or 5th grade, and I mean I can still imagine them in my head now, like the bright colored fish swimming by. And then the summer after 5th grade, I spent the whole summer with my granny in Florida, and she had glasses, like drinking glasses, that had colorful fish on them, and they were the exact same fish. I had never seen these glasses before because they were new, but yeah, stuff like that happens to me all the time. Sometimes it's really cool, sometimes it's really freaky, but often I'll see something that just reminds me of a dream, and sometimes I've already forgotten my dream and I don't remember it until I see whatever it is, and it's like, oh, I dreamt about that. That's so weird. But I'm used to it by now, so it doesn't, I don't know. It's cool, but it's freaky at the same time. Alright, that was the dream tag. I kind of liked this one because it was nice and short. So if you are watching this and you want to do the dream tag, then I tag you. And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But it's kind of fun, and there's only 10 questions, so it's really short. So now, I'm going to bed to dream. Good night.